for me. But so the other day, um, there was a video that came out with Safaree Samuels and his ex-wife Erica Mena. Now, previously, Erica Mena.
Dragon Ball Z.
I said Dragon Ball Z. Why say that?
You said previously.
Oh, you got you were saying on Dragon Ball. Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right, all right, right on. Give it to me. All right, on with it. Okay, not me totally off my square, but anyway, so Erica Mena recently basically posted. I'm not sure why it had to be on social media, but she basically posted this schedule of basically how often Safaree has had his kids this whole year, and she was saying it was 16 days because basically Safaree's been trying to get his child support lowered. Now I'm not really sure why everyone needs to know why Safaree needs child support lowered, but she felt as though she needed to come to social media and all y'all had to be made party to this whole thing here. So what we got here is Safaree giving his side of the story. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him talk a little bit.
I don't even know where to start. Um, but I'm putting everything out there because the fact that people, even whether you know me or not, there still has to be like a certain level of common sense when it comes to just being a judge of character. Still wanting the whole family dynamic, and it's not there anymore. But I love my kids, and it's gotten to the point that I I have to put myself first because I'm either going to end up in jail or worse because I'm dealing with someone whose anger management is just non-existent. When I first still wanted the whole family dynamic and
All right. So before we get any further in the video, hopefully I've been sharing my screen. Yes, I was sharing my screen. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about, Sash. Let's listen. We are getting better. We're getting better all the time. Here we go. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Just to let y'all know, I'm still popping. I'm still it.
You know what I'm saying?
You still popping?
And he gonna say that he invented the word popping. That's what Soldier Boy's gonna do. Soldier Boy trying to listen. He gonna be like he's like if he was like a superhero, his power would be Black History because he always got like a Black History statement. I was the first one to ever breathe oxygen. You know what I'm saying? I was the first nigga breathing in Atlanta. All right, now they got the inspiration for oxygen. I made the first numerics the table of elements. Okay, I put the elements together. You know what I'm saying? If you put them together, they spell Soldier Boy Tell them. All right, if you rearrange the elements in a certain way, it says Soldier Boy Tell them.
Yeah, that's been a while since I've heard about him. After he released that like Rick and Morty song and Kanye West embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Got like a lot quieter.
Oh man, listen, we getting like totally off subject. We get to talk about Safaree. Pardon me. So first and foremost, okay. Let's go ahead and get into the archetype that Safaree is. So Safaree is what we call like a metrosexual type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Super well groomed, and nothing wrong with any of these things, right? But Safaree is the kind of guy that can. First of all, any nigga that thinks that rapping may be his job one day is crazy. I'm one of those people. That's how I know. All right. But what I notice with like creatives in general, creatives, especially like men who are in the creative field, they're way too open minded, and they think that being so flexible or willing to change their mind is a good quality about them. Basically, you can lead them somewhere. They'll let you lead them. And we usually, and again, also they usually a little more go with the flow. They don't come into a space and take charge. They don't take it upon themselves to be assertive. Actually, it goes kind of against their nature. They don't like that kind of stuff, right? And again, you will always meet your match. And a lot of times they want to ride, not so much riding the coattail, but basically taking on more of a partnership kind of role, or the kind of woman that wants to be in a partnership, or just the kind of woman, basically get these women that don't have positive qualities. Because you can't tell me that Erica Mena ever had positive qualities. Matter of fact, let me show you guys a YouTube page real quick. So I put in fights Erica Mena. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like several. It's like a lot of fights, man. So let me see. So real quick, let me see if anything here worth looking at. Probably not. Because I really don't want to get too deep into this. Let me see something. Oh man, I didn't know about this one.
Erica Mena, Bambi, and Zellswags were arrested after a fight broke out at a bar in Atlanta. Erica Mena, Bambi, and Zellswags.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought it was some.
You're the first woman that's left with 2 children. I've been doing it for 14 years. I've been doing it for 16. Okay, with your son as a teenager.
Fam, flipping the table on someone is crazy. She just deadlifted that table. Yo, her form was crazy. Yo, she straight up in one motion deadlifted the table off the ground. Yo, she set the table flying. One more time.
First woman that's left with 2 children. I've been doing it for 14 years. I've been doing it for 16. Okay, with your son as a teenager.
Body into it.
For real, man. Like, you know what, she working out. You know what I'm saying? Like she work. Listen, that's the demon. That woman got a demon in her. Let me tell you something. Women don't lift heavy things. All right, women, they don't. Nah, man. But you know, matter of fact, let's play some more footage. Come on, let's real quick. See, I get an idea of who Erica Mena is. Let's see if we got anything else.
So last night, my nigga was not fighting no girl.
She made a comment about your son doesn't like you, and your face was gone. When you talk about how that relationship with Safaree sucked the life out of you, I think we all saw how that comment sucked the life out of you to the point where it appeared that you weren't there anymore.
There's a lot that happened.
All right, you know what? I don't know who that is, but that just sounds some bullshit. Those aren't even like real questions. Like, God, that's what I'm saying. Like gay. Oh man, gay dudes are such like enablers for these kind of women. Matter of fact, toxic women. Oh, this is Stevie J versus Erica Mena. Hold on, what happened here?
It's okay. Come on, y'all. We're not here for that.
What's going on?
What's up?
Yeah, go talk with that.
I gotta start your drama like the little bitch you are, bitch.
Yeah, listen. Hold that mother back.
Your mother.
Yeah,
she
that's
told
all
me
you
all
say.
that.
Go take care of your son.
Your mother.
Remember that.
Oh, take care of my son.
dog.
Go
You
pay your
got
child
you.
support, bitch.
This, you did
Marcus,
this. You did
How
this.
did I do this?
You just
Your
did
wrist.
this.
How?
Take that hoe back
How?
to New York, man. You just did.
Fair use. Hey, listen, Rich Dollars is the Doctor Strange of the Love and Hip Hop universe. Like they really find ways to put him into different Love and Hip Hops. Like he yo, my man got the ring. Yo, he make that portal and he just step on through to the next level. He's been on all the Love and Hip Hops. How you are from Love and Hip Hop New York? Why are you in Atlanta? He was even on a California one. Yo, if they if they had one in Jamaica, Rich Dollars will be on the one. He'll pop up on the one in Jamaica. If they feel that the rain's going down too low, he'll pop up on the one in Jamaica. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get back to. I want to give y'all kind of an idea of the vibes with Shorty if you're not really like familiar. So Erica Mena is pretty much famous for just really wilding on Love and Hip Hop for the last 12 years. To the point where they exported her and shipped her from Love Hip Hop New York, Love Hip Hop Atlanta. You know what I mean? Which I stopped watching years ago. Once it became like all fights and like nothing fly going on, those storylines. I said, nah, I'm all right, bro. You good, bro? I'm not. I don't want to go.
It's just think Love and Hip Hop and Empire were like the same type of shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like I think they're on like Empire's on some thug and somebody was like shot and killed, and I was like, oh, okay, this is real.
That's wild, son.
It's not there anymore. But I love my kids.
So this is the calendar that Erica Mena posted. So, and first of all, this is a calendar that you made. All right, like goodness freaking gracious. What else we got here? So it says, "Mom is yellow, Dad is orange. Imagine trying to detect CS from your BM. What? When that's they get from you since he skips out on birthdays and Christmas by choice. You only seen your kids 16 times this whole year so far. Shaking my head. Bet you act like this big money man for the gram, and all you gotta do is pick your kids up from school. All right, so he has to see him more than that. If he what? Okay. And you don't ever make contact with me. Shaking my head. I swear when I say these are my kids, I say it with my chest for a million reasons. Safaree reportedly seeks to have his child support payments to Erica Mena lowered. Okay, so let me read this comment real quick before I get into my quick cook on this. I don't get what you're trying to do by showing this video of her. Want to show everything you did and said. I know guys like you, Safaree. You suck. Pay your money to your kids and spend time with them and be a better example of what you want for your son, want your son to be, and want your daughter to be with. So that's actually a Maria in that comment section. No, what I find it interesting is when I know it's like non-black women who have obviously been around niggas for too long, and you start taking on the traits and ideas and the attitudes about relationships that like niggas do. You know what I'm saying? And like, and it's kind of sad, you know. For one, you don't know them people to be making such a strong statement. Yo, fam, she was breaking stuff in his house and attacking him.
Yeah.
She said, "What are you trying to show?" He's trying to show what kind of person we dealing with here. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that, yo, real talk, create dudes who are creatives or dudes who are really into their own looks and stuff like that, and really into like being cute. Like he's one of those niggas that walk around and feel like, yo, I'm cute. Don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking highly of yourself looks wise, but that can't be like your personality. Whereas like for Safaree, it's kind of like his personality. You understand? Which again, for the most part, he seemed like a cool nigga, but his name is always attached to some weird stuff. But at the same time, I have to say, him and Nicki Minaj broke up 10 years ago. And ironically, Safaree really showed like, yo, bro, like he's meant for this whole thing. Now, I don't know how much he makes, and I'm not saying he make a whole bunch of money. But I'm going to tell you something. When ninjas be broke, trust me, bro. It's hard to hide.
Yeah.
You kind of can tell that, you know what I'm saying, that nigga done fell on hard times. You understand? Yo, fam, he went and got him that hair surgery. He went and got Love and Hip Hop. And yo, my man bounced back. You know what I mean? And not only that, yo, Safaree can still go out here and still go find really attractive women. You want to know how we know? Let's go ahead and get to this clip of Beloved. He decided, I'm not really sure why, but he came to the Nicki concert, you know what I'm saying? And yo, This Safaree with the girls, man. Now I can't play the sound, but this is Safaree with the girls. All right. So he's saying, yo, the bar showing me mad love over here. You know how excited them girls was to see him? Knowing that, yo, this is Nicki X, man. Listen, Nicki Minaj fans, I don't know what that's about, but they really worship Beloved. You know what I mean? But yeah, but this right here, Safaree with these girls is happy as hell to be around him. All right. I'm going to fast forward to at some point, I guess Nicki finds out that Safaree was in the crowd. Let me tell you something, bro. This is like one of those times where this is a great example of how when people choose to not like you, you can have everything in the world going for you. Because for the most part, Safaree is who these girls be describing. You know what I'm saying? Over 6 feet, you know what I mean? Nice body and, you know, good looking and so on and so forth. Like, yo, Safaree in the crowd shining. You know what I'm saying? He got his jewels on and whatnot. You know what I mean? He looked clean. He not wearing last year's fashion. I mean, Safaree actually was out to represent it. You know what I mean? But so somehow she gets word that Safaree is in the crowd. I think now I'm figuring out now. She finds out that he's in the crowd, I guess, because, you know what I'm saying, because of all the attention that he's getting. Okay. So what she's going to do now, she thinks she's slick with this right here. Oh, my bad. I was not showing the screen the whole time. Sash, is all your fault. Whoa. My bad, y'all. I'll bring that back for y'all so you guys can see. So this is Safaree. Yo, real quick. Nicki Minaj dancing for her husband. I'm sorry, bro. He just creeps me out. He looks like an L. He looks like it just looked like losing. I'm like, yo, this dude just came home from jail. And he got Nicki Minaj. But I will show you the John with Safaree and the girls, man. Like, I'm like, fam, I'm not sure how old Safaree is and whatnot, but
Feeling love at the Gag City tour. What's up? What's up? We out here. Yeah.
my bad, y'all. I just wanted y'all to see the girls and whatnot. Listen, if he wanted to take one of them Johns home, it could have went down. Fair use. All right, but let me show y'all the. I guess at some point Nicki Minaj finds out that you know, he's in the crowd and decides to diss him from the stage.
Because the universe is still trying to get your person to you. So the longer you stay with clowns, the longer it takes before you find your person.
Fam, first of all, let me tell you something. One of the ways that you know that someone, especially a narcissist, feels bad about y'all separating is that they will always make it a point to defame you and put you down and make you look bad in front of people when they feel as though they lost a good thing. She always tried to make him sound crazy. Let me tell you something. When Nicki, the song we were just playing, that's the super bass song, and whatnot I can't play it on here, but that was peak Nicki. That was when Nicki was the most interesting and people wanted to hear what she had to say, and like she was on fire. You feel me? That's when Nicki was like really, really popping, right? And not only that, like in terms of the quality of the music and everything, like where she was going with it, and like, after that, she wasn't the same when Safaree wasn't there no more. For her to say now, Safaree used to be the hype man, right? And you know, she never wanted to acknowledge that Safaree helped her put her music together. And no one's saying that he wrote every bar, wrote every word, nothing like that. But I'm like, first of all, no artist that puts out major releases sits around and writes every single word. Whether you got inspiration, whether you got ideas, whether, you know what I'm saying, but he still was a part of the process. If the roles were reversed, and let's just say a dude was a rapper and his girl always with him and whatnot, and his girl was the hype man, his girl was there for everything and whatnot, and then they break up, and then he tried to say, nah, she didn't help me do nothing. You know what I mean? When you see her on stage with him and whatnot, she DJ for him. You know, you feel me? You know what I mean? Every time you see footage, she always right next to him. She doing his like assistant work and whatnot, all that stuff. And also that's not how dudes do it. What you're gonna kind of see a lot of times, especially with women like this, is they don't give credit. I was having a conversation earlier. I'm like, yo, it will drive you crazy if you don't develop your sense of gratitude. Because when you can't develop your sense of gratitude, there's no way you can find peace with people or want to even preserve your relationships. You know what I mean? And one thing that I see Shorty doing is, and this goes on with black men a lot, where we're in relationships or you deal with the kind of women that put your business out there. Why are you putting that man's personal business out there if it's between y'all? What does it have to do with anyone? No one asked you how often does he have his child, and you just told me yourself. You were saying he gets them from school. That's still time spent with the child, and he paying and he sees the kids. Now, of course, that has to be decided in the courtroom how often, because they both got to prove it. But you showing the notebook with some highlighted numbers and whatnot means nothing. And yo, listen, we now live in an age. Social media has made it where people who should have had very uneventful existences can now basically F up the world in their own way. If not for social media and reality TV, Erica Mena would have became a substitute teacher and eventually got a job with the city, the county, or the state, and lived happily ever after. But she was infected. Baddie syndrome. Let me go ahead and show y'all this clip of Nicki Minaj. Just first of all, super duper phony. She pretends to be calling this person randomly, and the person is, first of all, you being on a radio station and getting someone to pick up the phone randomly, and they don't know that you finna call, especially grown folks, and why you're calling, it's not realistic. And basically, it's basically to make it basically to discredit Safaree and make it sound as though Safaree made no contributions and he was just there, and he was just there because they were all in a group together before. And ironically, you stayed with Safaree and became successful, and the others did not, and the others were not involved whatsoever. So obviously, he was contributing something. I'm gonna just play for a quick second. All right, fair use.
He was the hype man.
He was the hype man. Okay, explain to me Safaree's role in the group at that time.
He was the hype man.
He was the hype man. Okay, now Louis, and I want you to put this on your mother's soul and your life. Oh God. Have you? He has 2 kids. On his kids. Mm-hmm. Have you ever known any man, including Safaree, to write raps for me?
Never. You wouldn't even get no ideas from any of us. You was big on, I gotta write my own shit. Y'all not writing nothing. And you was always in competition with us, like, nah, my shit better than y'all's.
Always a competition. I always thought I was better than every nigga. So I always thought like, and didn't 7 Up have to write his raps?
No, I wrote all of his shit. Remember, I used to take my shit out the trash. That rap he stood on K-Slip was on old rap.
But remember, there was a Trinidadian boy who made up that rap, who confronted Safaree about stealing his rap. What was the Trinidad?
All right, so there we go right there. My bad, y'all. Yo, Sash, I'm sitting. Yo, what is this?
What?
Get that Wi-Fi together, man. Unacceptable. Work. Nasty work, Nikki. Let me tell you something. What men are very naive about is the fact that men sometimes will think that people are doing something for no reason, and they'll totally just ignore what's the intention behind that. For someone to have such a way of, she thought about that ahead of time, you know what I'm saying? Or she does that on a regular basis. But that's not the first and only clip of Nicki Minaj trying to make Safaree sound and look crazy and broke. She's done that several times over the years. They have not been together in a long time. You know what I'm saying? But even if he didn't necessarily write no raps and whatnot, he obviously helped you produce because he was there for the entire thing. No other guys was not there, bro. It was Safaree.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when I stopped liking Nicki Minaj when she wasn't with him no more because, like, yo, the raps wasn't hitting like that. You had mad metaphors about your sons and how these bitches are your sons. It's always sons this and sons that.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off. You know what I mean? And I just gotta ask, like, you know.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing. You know what I mean? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
You know what?
You've had your surgery. We're good to go.
She said, we're good to go. This is all about you cutting off your penis at 40 years old. That's crazy. First of all, waiting to 40 to cut your Johnson off and be yo, this is wild. That's wild work, man. Shout out to City Star. But anywho, I want to share that, man. And I'm like, man, yo. We ain't saying she can't be fun, right? But we saying this obviously Nicki Minaj and Erica Mena are obviously very similar kind of people. And these are the kind of people who are very self-absorbed, like I said before. I don't think Safaree's a bad guy, but guys who have that kind of aura about them where, like, no, it is. Safaree does not come across as if he has substance. That's what it is. He's one of those guys that he comes across like he's not really necessarily about anything, or he doesn't make it a point to communicate that. Pardon me. And that's typically how men come across when they're not devout in any kind of faith. A man's always going to be the most solid when he's devout in some kind of faith, because again, he's solid from the inside out. Okay, and he takes, and also the things you take pride in. I'm not sure what your work is, but I'm also gonna give Safaree his flowers real quick again for his survival skills, yo. Because now we understand why Safaree was at that show. Because I had no idea that this dude, that this dude actually has a YouTube channel. And it's just called just Safaree. And basically, he already has a successful YouTube channel. So this video right here got 512,000 views. Matter of fact, let's go. How long has he been doing this? Did you know this was going on?
No.
So Safaree has his own platform. Pardon me. He has his own platform. You understand? And I think he had a video where he said, "Yo, I went to the Nicki Minaj concert. Where is it? How many views it got? Oh, I don't see it. Oh, it is. So he got 8,000 views in 11 days for the I went to Nicki's Pink Friday 2 concert, Gag City. That's a crazy title. It's a crazy title. All right, I'm done. But anyway, hold on. Let me look again. Hold on. Bro, he doing some numbers on here, bro. Yo, I had no idea that Safaree was been getting busy on the social media. Yo, he good, bro. He making bread, bro. He doing numbers. Yo, that John said 171,000 views. That was from last month. Yeah, we found out, bro. Salute the black men. Salute. Finito and the sun. You're done out here. Nicki, you are done out here. All right. Your man is on this. You are a celebrity who has a husband on the sex offender list. All right. Not only that, he looked crazy. her husband looked like he just came out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I was like, but what's crazy is before all this, Nicki Minaj, but before this stuff, she was like working at Red Lobster. And she ain't got fired from Red Lobster too. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
But you was watching tables. You was
waiting. Okay, hold on, say it again.
But you was watching tables. You was waiting.
Yo, fam, you know what?
It's over.
When he said that.
Nah, bro, that's how strong my karma is. They knew that I would need that in the future to make this video. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But nah, real talk though, bro. Like, yo, don't be sleeping on these tactics. And another thing is too is that, bro, like, I gotta ask you, like, why are you attracted to the kind of women who will destroy you? All right. So I was thinking about that with my homeboy. I was like, yo, you really be like into women who want she want to destroy you. Like any woman that wants to bring you stress, like again, men we pride ourselves on being strong and being able to handle being uncomfortable and being basically not being considered to the point where we don't realize, that person is slowly wearing you down. All right. It's always so crazy how much I prospered once I wasn't with my son's mother no more. I'm doing so much better than I ever was. But a person who want to argue, that's not a normal thing for someone to always be complaining and arguing and angry and whatnot. And again, like, that shallow mentality. Okay. And also the morals and values. When you deal with women, if you don't have no morals and values, how can you know whether or not y'all morals and values align? I think he kind of got with Erica based off of just the show, and it wound up becoming real because they was on the Love and Hip Hop show together. You know what I mean? I won't get into that, but again, men with low self-esteem. I'm like, bro, you a grown man. How you wind up getting in multiple relationships like this? He got the one with Nicki, you know what I'm saying, and then you wind up having kids with someone just like her.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hold on, man. So we're gonna go ahead. All right, so we at where we at right now. So let's take a quick little break. We'll be right back. So he sent me this clip the other day. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the best song I heard in 2024. You know what I mean? And also Nicki Minaj, yo, listen, if you're not gonna give my man Safaree his flowers, then you know what?
Then shut the fuck up in 2020.
All right, cool out. Chill out, yo. Chill out. All right, so you know what? We'll do a